Please remain standing as UNO music performance major Keely Lynn leads us in the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Wonderful turnout tonight. Good evening. I am B.J. Reed, Senior Vice Chancellor for Academic and Student Affairs. I am pleased to welcome you to the Spring 2014 graduation ceremony of the University of Nebraska at Omaha. At this time, we would like to introduce several members of the platform party. Other members will be introduced to you later. From the Board of Regents, UNO Student Regent Jordan Cook, Regent Hal Dobb, Daniel Shipp, Associate Vice Chancellor, Student Affairs, Steve Shorb, Dean of the Chris Library, Lisa Shearer, incoming President of the Faculty Senate, Dave Nielsen, President of the Staff Advisory Council. I also want to recognize our faculty marshals, Elizabeth Boucher and Jody Kraling, both recipients of the 2013 Alumni Outstanding Teaching Award. UNO Chancellor John Christensen has much in common with today's graduating class. Like them, he pursued his higher education dreams here and received his master's degree from UNO in 1974. Please join me in welcoming Dr. John Christensen.
Thank you, BJ. Good evening, and welcome to UNO's annual spring commencement. Today, we continue our tradition of holding commencement on the campus. We're delighted to have come home, and we hope you agree. We are honored to recognize the achievement of today's graduating class. And on behalf of the faculty and staff whose privilege it has been to serve you, congratulations and best wishes. These significant accomplishments do not happen without the financial, emotional, and moral support of family, friends, and significant others. So graduates, would you please take this opportunity to stand and give a round of applause to those special people who've helped make today a reality. Thank you, and please be seated. I am proud of the role UNO played in making today's achievements possible, not only for the students who are native Nebraskans, but also for those who came from across our country and around the world. This graduating class of 1900 has representatives from 26 states and 18 countries, with 62 international students graduating. International candidates, please stand so we can thank you for coming to our great state. Be seated, please. We applaud all of our U.S. and international students' hard work and determination in attaining a college degree. We invite you all back often, attending concerts, lectures, art exhibits, and Maverick sporting events, and we hope that you'll return as lifelong learners. Thank you for the privilege of being your University of Nebraska at Omaha, for the role we've played in helping you define your destiny, and on behalf of my colleagues and the entire UNO family, best wishes and Godspeed. Hal Dobb was elected to the University of Nebraska Board of Regents in 2012. A distinguished public official, Regent Dobb has also been a member of Congress from 1981 through 1989, and mayor of Omaha from 1995 to 2001. A partner in the law firm of Hush Blackwell, Regent Dobb is regarded as a thoughtful, thorough, and prepared regent who is deeply invested in both the quality of academic programs and the students we serve. Regent Dobb will bring greetings on behalf of the board.
Thank you, Chancellor, and good evening to the students of this graduation commencement exercise and to all of your family and friends who are here to witness this very special time in your lives. We hope that your time at the University of Nebraska at Omaha has been one of growth, not only intellectually, but personally and emotionally. We hope that you've made friendships that last your lifetime with fellow students and with faculty members, staff, and members of the administration. We hope that you are proud of what is now your alma mater, and that you will speak well of your University of Nebraska at Omaha and your time here, and that you will come and visit often. We know that you had many choices when it came to choosing that place for your higher education. We appreciate you selecting a University of Nebraska campus. Should you need to continue your education or at some point change your academic direction, we invite you back to study here again. We are proud of you, and I speak for my fellow Board of Regent member here with us, Student Regent Jordan Cook, and our colleagues, when I say that we look forward to see your achievements in the world. You are well prepared, and now it is your responsibility to take what you have learned and apply it to not only earning a living, but as the University of Nebraska at Omaha motto says, to live a cultured life, not as two processes, but as one. Congratulations.
We have selected 2 students to speak at the ceremony on behalf of all those graduating at this time. Representing and speaking for the graduate class is Rebecca Shively, and she will be followed by Michael Blakely, who will speak on behalf of the undergraduate class.
Thank you. Regents, Chancellor, Senior Vice Chancellor, distinguished guests, faculty, family, friends, and most of all, my fellow graduates. I am truly honored and humbled to be speaking on your behalf today. When asked to speak today, I describe my reaction as equal parts excitement and pure terror, which basically sums up the typical graduate school experience. It's no small task to sum up 3, 4, 5, or in my case, 12 years of study at UNO, but I will do my best. In preparing for this speech, I tried to think of common graduate student experiences. Some of them were funny, like trying to explain to children that you're in the 25th grade, believing that caffeine is one of the major food groups, showing up to any departmental event hoping there will be free cookies there, and defining a crazy weekend as one where you studied outside. However, one thing that struck me as a common experience that most of us experienced on our very first day of graduate school, the technical term for it is called imposter syndrome. This refers to that panicky, fearful feeling when you realize that everyone in grad school is way smarter than you, and the administration made some terrible mistake by letting you in. This feeling tends to linger throughout your graduate school career. It's there when you turn in your first big project, when you teach your very first class and hope your students don't realize you're a fraud, when you take your comprehensive exams, even when you propose or defend your thesis or dissertation. Perhaps even now that we're preparing to head out into the world and look for jobs. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't feeling it a little bit right now. The good news is this imposter feeling ends today, right here, right now. You can trust me because I'm a doctor. This is the moment where we stop feeling like imposters and instead reflect on and celebrate everything we've accomplished during our time at UNO. That excitement you felt when you finished teaching your first class, coming up with that brilliant research project and seeing it through to the end, landing that great internship, presenting at your first conference, and at last, submitting your thesis or dissertation to the library to be archived. We've accomplished a lot in our time here at UNO, and we haven't gotten here alone. We are grateful to our faculty and mentors at UNO for teaching us to be good scholars, good teachers, and good people. We thank you for sharing your wisdom and knowledge with us and inspiring us to reach our full potential. We are especially grateful to our family, friends, coworkers, and anyone who's ever had to listen to us when we complain about how busy and overwhelmed we are all the time. You have traveled this journey with us and supported us when we needed it the most. We would not be here without your support. We are leaving UNO with a toolbox full of amazing tools. We can think critically, express ourselves, question the answers, and multitask like nobody's business. Yes, I think it's safe to say we are imposters no more. Thank you so much, and congratulations to you all.
Thank you. It's an incredible honor to be chosen to speak to you today and share a few words. Congratulations to the class of 2014, and welcome, parents, relatives, and friends. We would not be here without your love and support. And as many of you know, this day has been a long time in the making for us, lingering in our imaginations for quite some time now. We all came into college finding ourselves lost, or thinking we will find a key that will unlock all the answers and doors for us. But in the end, we don't. We gain something far more valuable, a set of tools. You see, if you were like me, you had the perception you knew it all even before college. We knew the answers. We didn't need people to tell us what to think. After all, that's what college is, right? We knew the key to life. And really, how hard could life really be? Well, as you may have guessed, that didn't last long for me. The world chewed me up, spit me out, and showed me quickly how much I didn't know. Until one day I found myself lost, here at UNO, trying to figure out what I thought I knew all along, trying to find this key to life. Like many of us, I started off the student who came to campus, went to class, and went home. I kept to myself for the most part. But as many of us have also learned, UNO has a way of changing that quickly with an amazing culture mixed with staff, faculty, and advisors that lead by example and inspire us to be better. An incredibly intelligent student body that questions everything and refuses to settle for average. This is what it means to be a maverick. And of course, professors that challenge you and ignite your inner confidence. After 3.5 years of college, I was so confident and I thought I had this key to life. I decided to do a study abroad in China for about 7 months. But there I was, a college senior, about to graduate, and somehow lost again. Literally lost. The street signs were in Chinese. I couldn't find my way home. And the menus were too, so I was pretty hungry as well. But lost again, how is that possible? How, after nearly finishing college, could I be lost again, right back where I started? We're not supposed to have this problem anymore, right? But something had changed this time. Something was different. You see, college didn't tell us what to think, but instead taught us how to think. I realized I didn't have the key or know the answers any more than I had before, but this time I had the tools to figure it out on my own. And now I also know how to say "you're beautiful" in Chinese. Valuable asset, come to find out. This study abroad was not just the most amazing experience of my life, it shaped me as an individual. I had finally found myself when I wasn't even looking. You might not have studied abroad, but I'm sure you've had the same feeling at some point, or maybe even right now at graduation. We all came here knowing little of what we would become or what we would accomplish, but we will leave here knowing who we are. So when we find ourselves lost again at some point in life, remember that UNO has prepared us to find our own way. While success is waiting for us with a little hard work, perseverance, and luck, if we continue sharpening and using these skills we have acquired here at UNO. Congratulations, class of 2014. We did it!
You understand why we love to come to work every day. One of the measures of greatness of a university is the extent and quality of contributions from its faculty and staff. It is with pride that the university established the Chancellor's Medal. It is awarded to individuals whose service to the University of Nebraska at Omaha is extraordinary. The Chancellor's Medal is limited to active members of the university faculty and staff, nominated by members of the campus community. Nominations are reviewed by the Honors and Awards Committee, who make recommendations to me. Joe Kaminsky, I would ask you to join me. Well, our primary focus at UNO is to help our students reach their educational goals. We also encourage all members of the campus community to focus attention on the whole person, mind, body, and spirit. Since 1980, Joe Kaminsky has been instrumental in helping students, faculty, and staff meet their fitness and wellness goals by creating programs and facilities that are functional, effectively, and perhaps most important, enjoyable. A transplanted New Yorker, Joe came to UNO as a graduate student and 2 years later was appointed to a full-time position in campus recreation. where today he serves as the departmental director and the senior director of wellness. An alum of UNO, Joe has been an active contributor to the institution's activities and organizations, including service as an ombudsman, staff advisory council president, and as a member of numerous search and standing committees. Of particular pride are Joe's many contributions to the renovation and expansion of the Health, Physical Education, and Recreation building completed in 2010. This state-of-the-art facility is considered one of the finest in the Midwest and positively contributes to the health and to the well-being of our campus. Joe actively supports his profession through membership in the National Intramural Recreation Sports Association, serving as state director, tournament organizer, and regional conference director. For his many contributions to campus wellness, his passionate dedication to keeping his colleagues and our students healthy and fit, and for his constant attention to making wellness a campus focus, it is with great pleasure that we bestow upon Joe Kaminsky the Chancellor's Medal this 9th day of May, 2014, with all rights and privileges thereto. Congratulations, my friend.
It is now my pleasure to present Lee Dinker, President and CEO of the UNO Alumni Association. Lee?
Well, good evening. On behalf of the UNO Alumni Association, your UNO Alumni Association now, I'm pleased to offer our congratulations to the class of 2014. Along with receipts of your diplomas this weekend, you'll also take home a new title as you shift from UNO student to UNO alumni. 100 years ago, the university's first graduating class formed your Alumni Association, and today your class joins the growing and powerful UNO Alumni Network. Welcome aboard. It's now my privilege to present the Alumni Association's highest award, the Citation for Alumni Achievement. Alumni recipients bring honor and glory to UNO based on outstanding career and civic accomplishments. Today we honor 1978 UNO graduate Dr. Penny Sackett, an internationally acclaimed physicist and astronomer, and the former chief scientist for Australia. Dr. Sackett's career was not something that she could have imagined while taking classes at UNO in the mid-1970s. Her horizons expanded, she said, thanks to physics professors who helped her realize, and I quote, that it was not only possible for me to undertake doctoral study in physics, but that this could actually lead to a world of future careers. She began that career teaching at the University of Pittsburgh, followed by a directorship at the National Science Foundation and fellowship at the University of Princeton's Institute for Advanced Study. In 1995, she moved to a university in the Netherlands where she researched dark matter, a mysterious substance physicists believe constitute about 1/4 of the universe. Penny then relocated to Australia and became director of the Australian National University School of Astronomy and Astrophysics. In 2005, she was part of a group of astronomers from around the world who discovered the first known Earth-sized planet orbiting a star other than the Sun. Soon after, she was appointed to the prestigious post of Chief Scientist for Australia, providing independent advice to the Australian Prime Minister and government on matters of science and innovation. Today, Penny maintains an adjunct professorship at the Australian National University and is an independent strategic advisor serving corporate, government, and nonprofit sectors in Australia and abroad. She is a champion of sustainability, climate change, and food security. Later this year, she will serve on a committee on climate change during a Nobel laureate symposium in Hong Kong. And tomorrow, Penny will give the keynote address at the College of Arts and Sciences commencement ceremony. Clearly, her star shines brightly, and she is a glowing example of the power of the UNO Alumni Network worldwide. So for her professional accomplishments, leadership, and loyalty to UNO, I am proud to present Dr. Penny Sackett with the 2014 Citation for Alumni Achievement. Congratulations, Penny.
Before we proceed to the granting of degrees, I want to welcome and introduce to you the other members of the platform party. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Associate Vice Chancellor and Dean of Graduate Studies, Deborah Smith Howe, will present the candidates for doctoral and master's degrees. Candidates for the baccalaureate degrees will be presented by representatives of their respective colleges. Those presenting the candidates for degrees at this ceremony are Dean David Booker, College of Arts and Sciences, Dean Nancy Edick, College of Education, Dean Lou Pohl, College of Business Administration, Dean John Bartle, College of Public Affairs and Community Service, Dean Asham Ali, College of Information Science and Technology, Dean Gail F. Baker, College of Communication, Fine Arts and Media, and Associate Dean John Thorpe, UNO College of Engineering. The success we celebrate today has many factors, but there is no doubt that each student's success is due in large measure to the skill and dedication of our outstanding faculty and staff. Members of the faculty and staff, will you please stand to accept the thanks of our graduates and their families and friends, and all of us who are extremely grateful for all you do and proud of all that you achieve. Please. Thank you. Now we come to that part of the program you are eagerly awaiting, the conferring of degrees. Before proceeding with the presentation of candidates, I call your attention to our one item of interest. Students graduating with honors are so indicated in your commencement program. In recognition of their outstanding academic performance, a uniquely designed medallion has been presented to each student graduating with honors. It is customary when presenting candidates for degrees to applaud only at certain times, so the graduates' names can be heard. And this is particularly true for this ceremony for doctoral students. Therefore, we request that you hold your applause until each doctoral degree candidate has been recognized, until after all master's degree candidates have been recognized, and finally, after all baccalaureate candidates are seated. I now ask Dr. Deborah Smith Howe to come to the podium for the conferring of the graduate degrees.
Will the candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy please rise? Chancellor, these candidates have completed the requirements for the degree Doctor of Philosophy. The faculty of the Graduate College takes pleasure in recommending these students to you for the conferring of the degree.
By the authority vested in the Board of Regents by the state of Nebraska, I confer upon you the Doctor of Philosophy degree for which you have been recommended. with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto. Please come forward and receive your academic hood and your diploma, and congratulations.
Eric John Farot, Doctor of Philosophy and Psychology, hooded by Dr. Lisa Shear and Dean David Booker. Christian Lawrence Janasek, Doctor of Philosophy and Public Administration, hooded by Dr. Robert Blair and Dean John Bartle.
There you go.
Rebecca Lynn Shively, Doctor of Philosophy and Psychology, hooded by Dr. Carrie Ryan and Dean Booker. Chang Soo Song, Doctor of Philosophy and Public Administration, hooded by Dr. Joho Lee and Dr. Ken Kriz and Dean Bartle. Yin Chao, Doctor of Philosophy and Public Administration, hooded by Dr. Chris and Dean Bartle. Will the candidates for the degree Doctor of Education please rise? Chancellor, these candidates have completed the requirements for the degree Doctor of Education. The faculty of the Graduate College takes pleasure in recommending these students to you for the conferring of the degree.
By the authority vested in the Board of Regents by the state of Nebraska, I confer upon you the Doctor of Education degree for which you have been recommended, with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto. Please come forward and receive your academic hood and diploma, and congratulations to each of you.
Robert Lewis Ingram, Doctor of Education and Educational Administration, hooded by Dr. John Hill and Dean Nancy Edick. Jolene Jennifer Johnson, Doctor of Education and Educational Administration, hooded by Dr. Kay Kaiser and Dean Edick. Adam Nathan Simpek, Doctor of Education and Educational Administration, hooded by Dr. Richard Christie and Dean Edick. Will the candidates for the degree Educational Specialist please rise? Chancellor, these candidates have completed the requirements for the degree Educational Specialist. The faculty of the Graduate College takes pleasure in recommending these students to you for the conferring of the degree.
By the authority vested in the Board of Regents by the state of Nebraska, I confer upon you the Educational Specialist degree for which you have been recommended, with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto. Please come forward to receive your academic hood, your diploma, and congratulations to each of you.
Samantha Bayer, Educational Specialist in School Psychology, hooded by Dr. Brian McEvitt and Dean Booker. Kelly Ann Nuno, Education Specialist in School Psychology, hooded by Dr. McEvitt and Dean Booker. Stephanie Jean Dredge, Educational Specialist in School Psychology, hooded by Dr. Lisa Kelly Vance and Dean Booker. Kelly Nicole Yolfs, Educational Specialist in School Psychology, hooded by Dr. Kelly Vance and Dean Booker. Kristen Rose Misek, Educational Specialist in School Psychology, hooded by Dr. McKevitt and Dean Booker.
Congratulations.
Madeline Nicole Moody, Educational Specialist in School Psychology, hooded by Dr. Kelly Vance and Dean Booker. Allison Nicole Niels, Educational Specialist in School Psychology, hooded by Dr. McKevitt and Dean Booker. Will the candidates for the following master's degrees please rise? Master of Arts, Master of Science, stand up, here we go. Master of Arts, Master of Science, I see your hoods, I see. Master of Accounting, Master of Business Administration, Master of Music, Master of Public Administration, Master of Social Work, Master of Architectural Engineering. Chancellor, these candidates have completed the requirements for their respective fields of study. The graduate faculty takes pride in presenting them to you for the conferring of the appropriate degrees.
By the authority vested in the Board of Regents by the state of Nebraska, I confer upon you the master's degree for which you have been recommended, with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto. Congratulations.
Chancellor, the candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science have completed the requirements set forth by the College of Arts and Sciences. The faculty of the college takes pleasure in recommending them to you for the conferring of degrees.
Chancellor, the candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Science in Education, Bachelor of Science in Public Health, and Bachelor of Science in Athletic Training have completed the requirements set forth by the College of Education. The faculty of the college takes pleasure in recommending them to you for the conferring of degrees.
Chancellor, these candidates have completed the requirements for the degree Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. The faculty of the college take great pleasure in recommending them to you for the conferring of degrees.
Chancellor, the candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Science in Criminology and Criminal Justice, Bachelor of General Studies, Bachelor of Science in Social Work, Bachelor of Science in Emergency Management, and Bachelor of Science in Aviation have completed all the requirements set forth by the faculty of the College of Public Affairs and Community Service. The faculty of the college take great pleasure in recommending them to you for conferring of degrees.
Chancellor, the candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Bachelor of Science in Management Information Systems, Bachelor of Science in Bioinformatics, Bachelor of Science in Information Assurance, and Bachelor of Science in IT Innovation have completed all the requirements set forth by the College of Information Science and Technology. The faculty of the college takes tremendous pleasure in recommending them to you for the conferring of degrees.
Chancellor, the candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Arts in Art History, Bachelor of Arts in Communication, Bachelor of Arts in Studio Art, Bachelor of Arts in Theater, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music, and Bachelor of Science in Communication have completed the requirements set forth by the College of Communication, Fine Arts, and Media. The faculty of the college takes great pleasure in recommending them to you for the conferring of degrees.
Chancellor, the candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Architectural Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Construction Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Construction Management, Bachelor of Science in Electronics Engineering, and Associate of Science in Technology have completed the requirements set forth by the College of Engineering. The faculty of the college takes pleasure in recommending them to you for the conferring of degrees.
Will all of the bachelor's candidates please rise? By the authority vested in the Board of Regents by the state of Nebraska, I confer upon you the bachelor's degree for which you have been recommended, with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto. You now have the opportunity to move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations, and please be seated.
Exciting day. We thank you for joining us today in this celebration. Please remain seated until completion of the recessional of the platform party, the faculty and the graduates. Light refreshments will be available at the Student Center Ballroom, and you are invited to join us. Go Mavs. Have a great summer.
I saw everybody start bolting, so. Are we good? Okay, good.